Mike McGrath here at SPG Concord alongside Dylan Tuke, who's returning to the cage this Friday night at BAMMA 32 in the 3 Arena. Dylan, first of all, we haven't seen you in 10 months. How are you doing, my friends?
Fresh, really good, really good. Why does everyone keep calling it a return, like, and a comeback? And I'm fucking,
I don't know,
I'm 21, like, I took a couple of months to kind of grow up and mature. Like, it's not, like, now I'm going to come back and I'm going to do business. I'm going to have some fun on Friday night, and that's all there is to it. Like, but nothing has changed. Everything is similar in myself, like, maybe a couple of different things. I'm better, I'm more mature.
I just think maybe people are, you know, obviously excited about your career and the way you fight. And I think that's maybe why it seems longer than it is.
Yeah.
But I think it was a very intelligent thing to do, maybe after the first loss of your career, take that time off and maybe reassess the situation and maybe look into what you did wrong in that fight and where you're going. What have you learned over the last 10 months?
I've learned lots of things, lots of different kind of things about myself as a person, about the people around me, and I learned a lot of things, a lot of good things and some bad things. But for the last 10 months, I've just been getting everything in check. I've obviously been keeping away from all this kind of social media game that's so important nowadays, and I just kind of wanted to go back to what it's all about, and that's enjoying the craft and enjoying the martial arts side of this thing, you know what I mean? So I wanted to just concentrate and improve and get better, and that was it really. That's what the last 10 months have been. So I've had a great core people, a core group around me that have really lifted me up and really helped me. Chris Fields, Luki Elchich, can't ask for any two better big brothers around me. So I'm in a really good place, and I'm happy. Like, I'm just happy, and I'm looking forward to making the walk again.
Definitely. So you've been working a lot with Chris, and you know what's been the difference? You know, Chris is a guy we've known here in the scene for a long time. He's a very sort of engaging guy.
Yeah.
He takes people under his wing. Has that been very much the case? What Chris has done with you?
Yeah, Chris has done that with me since day one. Like, we didn't get along when we first met each other because just, you know, with the new age of people, Chris always thought it was going to be a little wannabe, and then Chris kind of fell and kind of was like, no, he's a good kid, and ever since day one he's always looked after me and always looked out for me, and I'm completely grateful to have Chris here around me and have him and Tom King over at SPG Swords, you know, giving me a coaching job and looking after me, you know. So I'm always grateful to the guys, always grateful.
You said you've obviously been working, you've gone back to the graft, you know, the martial arts, instead of maybe, you know, going on Twitter, focusing on social networks. What have been the main differences in your evolution as a fighter, as a martial artist?
I have really good jiu-jitsu, really good jiu-jitsu, and nothing major has, like, I've improved everywhere, and I've kind of, I don't know, maybe I've just taken a little bit more of a professional look to it, a little, like.
What do you feel as though maybe you got away from that? Yeah,
definitely. Like, a very smart person in my life says to me, there are rules to this. There are rules to this. Unwritten rules, but there are rules to this. There's a blueprint to this. For a lot of the time, like, I wouldn't even look at my opponent. I'd just kind of be like, you know, I don't concentrate on the person at hand or whatever, you know, like, bodies change. But, like, there's rules to this. So I'm sure Demetrius Johnson went and looked at Ray Borg's tapes, went and found out what Ray Borg done. Like, you kind of have to follow a couple of key little details. And I think just for a while I was kind of winging it. I was like, I'm just going to do this and it's all going to work. Like, this is a winning method, I haven't lost, you know what I mean? And then kind of it takes the loss to kind of sit back and go, well, I must be doing something not so right or something maybe even wrong, like, you know. So I just kind of had a look, and I was like, all right, now I need to kind of have a little bit more look, think about shots, and kind of just get back to what I used to be doing. And now we're here.
Calculated approach.
Calculated viciousness. So that's what I used to always tell myself, and that's what used to always get bet into me. But now I'm just kind of
just finding yourself.
It's another day. Like, it's another day. I've grown up in this sport, and I'm going to be an old man in this sport. So I feel good. I feel really good.
David Carlson on Friday evening in the 3 Arena. The guy obviously we saw Keane Cowley fight. He beat Keane in that fight. Has Keane liaised with you at all about?
The fuck's Keane gonna come and talk to me about that fight? Like, you know what I mean?
No, just in relation to he's fought him. He's a teammate here of yours. Has there been any conversations? No.
Nah, nothing. He came out. He took Keane was a Thai boxer going into that fight. He was only doing MMA like a year or something. He shot in, he got a double leg, he took it back, he choked. He choked without even 2 hooks in. It was desperate, like. So now we're gonna see.
You said you watched the tape. What do you think of him as a fighter?
He's very basic, but he's dangerous like everyone else. So must give respect. 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes. He starts to wear. He starts to go slow. He's basic. On Friday, I'm going to show that he's basic.
You said you're excited.
I'm super excited. I'm so happy.
What are we going to see on Friday night from Dylan Tuke?
You're going to see me win. Simple as, you're going to see me win, and after I'm going to go out, I'm going to eat loads of food, and I'm going to get fat for the week. And I'm going to win, and then Saturday and Sunday is going to be my weekend, and that's what all this is for. It's for the Saturday and Sunday, whether it be with my family, or whether it be with Layla and me, or whether it be with the guys, or whether it just be with my team that's been around me for this whole camp. And I'm really grateful to have such solid people around me. I'm just really happy, and I can't wait to go. I can't wait to weigh in. I can't wait to do the whole weigh-in thing again. I hate water, but sure, look, we have to get used to it. I'm cramping up like a bitch here. So.
Dylan, always a pleasure. Looking forward to seeing you get back in there on Friday night. I can't wait for it.
See you on Friday.